Hi Caspar, on the 17th of June 2021. We're in southern Rhone here. This is a wine from my own portfolio and a wine we sold, well, way back when we offered the 2006 Rhone, so quite some time ago. So this is 2006 Gigondas Poste from Saint-Côme. So one of the finest estates in Gigondas, and I find Gigondas fascinating. I think the terroir is more sort of bitty than other southern Rhone communes, and there's of course a great variety of altitude there as well. The Poste, a fascinating vineyard. It's I think almost completely limestone, which is fairly unusual for Gigondas, but I think it's a similar limestone to that which you get in parts of Piemonte, Barolo country. So what have we got? It's deep. It's not opaque, but gosh, it is deep, and it spreads out to a narrow, bricky, mahogany band at the rim. Looks mature, so it should do, I suppose, at 14 years of age. And it's not screaming about itself, but it's definitely sort of tertiary. This is a wine in a tertiary phase, a wine that's had bottle age and has developed bottle age characteristics. And gosh, let's try and pull apart what I'm actually smelling here. But as ever with wines in a tertiary state, some of the aromas are quite difficult to describe. There definitely is clearly something rooty there. There's a big licorice sort of lick going on, and some drier spices as well, and a dried herb thing, dried thyme perhaps. The fruit's deep and dark, it's ripe, it's black. Plum, principally with a slightly creamy, a sort of liqueur like a crème, as in crème de cassis, but crème de dark plum. There's a whisker of Lapsang Souchong tea perhaps. Something else, a sort of higher note, a fresher note. Almost a hint of something citrus about it. Nice, healthy bonfires, autumn bonfires that have been extinguished. Cinnamon. So a lot going on. I could probably sit here for the next half hour and keep finding different things to mention, but let's taste it. That's got all that Grenache plushness up front. Sort of seamless, beautiful, mature, totally resolved entry, really. And one perhaps from there wonders whether it's going to be a bit too facile. And then the structure arrives, and through that dark fruit and the slight sort of cold Lapsang Souchong, then comes this scrunch of fresh minerality and fresh mineral juiciness. Sort of rises into a peak, and if at first sip you think, oh, this is going to be fatigant, this wine, it's going to tire me out, it's going to be enervating, suddenly the structure kicks in and it brings you back to life, drags your attention back to what's in the glass and what's in your mouth. And it's a long thing. It's earthy wine, a wine of earth and spice, and turmeric in there as well. Those tannins are really beautifully fresh. It's mature, but it's still very much very lively within this relaxed and well, the come hither Grenache fruit, and the nose changing all the time, becoming smokier, less creamy, more defined. We're there. This has been, I just opened that bottle half an hour ago or so, and see, going to be no shrinking violet. Yeah, it says 14.5% on the label, but it's got a sort of it's like umami, Marmite character to it. Gosh, a fascination, it really is. It's a southern wine. It's a wine of the sun, but it also has this core of upright, tacky tannins and fresh minerality that give the flesh a real skeleton, a real spine of form. Yeah, delicious, really. For those who like southern Rhone wines, I think that's a real pinnacle, and I find many ways the wines of Gigondas more interesting than the wines of Château. I drink neither of them very often, but there we go. That has been 2006 Gigondas Le Poste from Château de Saint-Cosme in the southern Rhone commune of Gigondas. A very special terroir, a very delicious wine. Enjoying every mouthful, lovely.